Lena and Booty, they were the picture-perfect couple. From weekend getaways to quiet evenings at home, their life together seemed like a beautiful storybook. Every photo, every shared laugh, painted a portrait of a deep and unshakable love. Booty was her rock, the steady hand she could always hold. The foundation of the life they had built so carefully, brick by loving brick. Their world was stable, comfortable, and complete. Or so it seemed. Then, on an ordinary Tuesday, the world tilted. At a quiet little cafe, amidst the aroma of coffee and the low hum of conversation, a familiar voice cut through the noise. Lena. She looked up, and time seemed to stop. It was Rianne, her college sweetheart. The one whose memory was tucked away in a dusty corner of her heart. That one look, that single word, was enough to unlock a flood of memories, late-night talks, shared dreams, the bittersweet ache of a love that never got its proper ending. The past wasn't just a memory anymore. It was standing right in front of her. A simple, "How have you been?" turned into another coffee, and then another. Rianne started calling, texting, just to catch up. Each conversation felt like walking a tightrope. They talked about their lives now, but their words were laced with nostalgia for the life they almost had. Rianne's easy laugh, the way he still looked at her. It stirred something in Lena she thought was long gone. A confusing mix of excitement and guilt began to cloud her mind. At home, she found herself staring into space, her phone a constant source of anxiety. Booty, ever perceptive, started to notice. "Is everything okay, love?" he'd ask, his voice filled with concern. She'd just smile and say she was tired, but the distance between them was growing. An invisible wall built by unspoken secrets and rekindled feelings. Shields drifting away, and she knew it, but she felt powerless to stop. The breaking point arrived on a Friday night, over a dinner that was suffocatingly silent. The clinking of their forks was the only sound for what felt like an eternity. Finally, Booty put his down. "Lena, we need to talk," he said, his voice heavy. "You haven't been yourself for weeks, and today, too. I saw a message on your phone from someone named Rianne." Lena's heart hammered against her ribs. Her face went pale. She opened her mouth to speak, to explain, to lie she didn't even know which. But before a single word could escape, her phone buzzed on the table between them. Stegs. It was a new message from Rianne. The preview lit up the screen. His words a final, desperate plea. "I can't do this anymore. Lena, I still love you. Just tell me what your heart wants. Choose me." The air crackled with tension. Buddy's pained, questioning eyes were fixed on her, waiting for an answer. Rianne's message glowed on the screen, a beacon to a different life. Lena felt like she was drowning. Later that night, she sat alone in the quiet of their living room. In one hand, she held a framed photo from her wedding day, her and Booty, beaming with hope and promise. In the other, her phone, displaying Rianne's heartfelt words. Two different loves, two different futures, pulling her in opposite directions. Tears streamed down her face as she looked from the photo to the screen and back again. The stability of her family, the life she had built, or the passionate call of a past love, the question of what could have been. Her world had fractured into a before and an after, and she was standing right on the fault line. What would she do? What would you do?